Today, I wake up very early. It is still dark outside, but I can't sleep. Something feels different. I keep thinking about one thing. I want to speak English. I don't know why this thought is so strong today, but it is. I tell myself, Elena, today is the day. You will start now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. But how? I don't have a teacher. I don't go to school. I don't have money for a course. I don't even have many books. Still, I feel ready. I take my phone and open YouTube. I search Learn English at Home. So many videos appear. Some are long, some are short, some are confusing. I don't know where to begin. Then I see one that says, "Repeat after me. Basic English sentences." I click on it. The video starts. A calm voice says, "Good morning. How are you?" I pause the video. I say the sentence. Then I play it again. I repeat, again and again. Is this how people learn? It feels strange. It feels slow. But I understand something. This is shadowing. I didn't know the name, but now I do, and it works. Then a question comes to my mind. Can I really do this every day? Can I learn just by myself? I'm not sure, but I don't stop. I open my notebook. It's old, full of drawings and old notes. I turn to a new page. I write, Learning English. Day 1. I don't know what to write next, so I write what I just said. Good morning. How are you? Then I write the meaning in Spanish. Then I write it again in English. It's simple, but it's mine. Suddenly I feel nervous. I remember the last time I tried to speak English with someone. I froze. My mind was empty. I couldn't say one sentence. They looked at me, waiting. I smiled but said nothing. That memory still hurts. So why try again? Because this time is different. This time it's not for school. It's not for a test. It's for me. I open another video. This one is about common phrases. What's your name? Where are you from? Do you like music? I repeat each sentence. I say them out loud. I listen, pause, and speak. Again, again, again. It feels boring, but also exciting. I begin to think, what if I do this every morning? What if I create my own English routine? Could I really improve? Then something crazy enters my mind. I whisper it first. From today, I will only speak English at home. What? Only English? That sounds impossible. But the idea stays in my head. Maybe I won't do it all the time. Maybe I'll forget sometimes. Maybe I'll fail. But maybe I'll learn faster. Maybe I'll become someone new. Someone who speaks English with confidence. Someone who doesn't give up. And then I ask myself, what will happen if I actually try? What if I really start right now? The first day feels good. I write, I listen, I repeat. I feel proud. But the second day is not the same. I open a video and try to follow it. The speaker talks fast. Too fast. I pause. I rewind. I try again. Still too fast. I only understand a few words. Hello, name, coffee. The rest is noise. My head starts to hurt. I stop the video and think, maybe I chose the wrong video. Maybe this is too difficult for me. I try another one, but the same thing happens. I can't follow. I feel lost. Then I open my notebook. I look at the words I wrote yesterday. They seem easy now. Too easy. I want more, but I can't find the right level. Not too hard, not too easy. I search again, but now I feel tired. I close my notebook and tell myself, maybe tomorrow will be better. But deep down, I feel doubt. Can I really do this without help? Later, my mom calls me. She asks me something in Spanish. I answer her in English. I am studying. She looks confused. She says, ¿Qué? I repeat, I am studying. She shakes her head. Speak normal, Elena. I want to explain, but I stop. How can I explain immersion to her if I don't even know how to say it in English? I feel silly. I feel alone. I want to cry. The next day, I try again. This time, I open a story video. The speaker says, "My name is Sarah. I wake up early." I repeat after her, but I forget the next sentence. I press pause, rewind, play, repeat. I get confused. I feel slow. I start asking myself questions I don't like. Why is this so hard? Why can other people learn fast? Why do I feel stupid? I think about giving up. I really do. I think, maybe English is not for me. Maybe I should wait until I can pay for a course. Maybe I need a teacher. But something inside me says, no. I remember why I started. I remember that feeling when I said, from today, I will only speak English at home. I can't just quit after 2 days. But it's not just the learning, it's the world around me. No one in my house speaks English. No one understands why I'm doing this. When I say something in English, they laugh, not in a mean way, but in a confused way. Like, why is she talking like that? My brother says, just speak Spanish. It's easier. And he's right. Spanish is easier. But I don't want easy. I want change. So now I face a question. How do I continue when everything feels hard, when no one understands me, when I feel alone? I don't know the answer yet, but I know one thing. I started this journey and I don't want to stop now, even if it's slow, even if it's hard, even if I fail 100 times. Because maybe the only way to learn is to keep going. The next morning I wake up and ask myself, should I continue? My mind wants to say no, but my heart says yes. So I sit down again. I open a video, but this time I do something different. I choose a video for children. The English is slower. The words are simple. The speaker says, "This is a cat. The cat is sleeping." I repeat it. It feels easy. But for the first time, I understand everything. I smile. I write the words in my notebook. I write the meaning. I read them again. I repeat them again. I tell myself, this is good. This is progress. Then I think of a new idea. I write small English notes and put them around the house. Door, mirror, table, phone. Every time I see one, I say the word out loud. It feels strange, but also fun. My brother laughs. "You're crazy," he says. But I don't stop. Every label is a little reminder. You are learning. Keep going. Later that day, I try something new. I open a video and only listen. I don't look at the screen. I want to see how much I can understand with just my ears. I hear, "Today is Monday." I go to school. I catch a few words, but not all. Still, I write down what I understand. Then I check. I made 2 mistakes, but I also got something right. That makes me feel stronger. Then I hear about shadowing. I learn that it means to repeat everything the speaker says right after they say it, like a shadow. So I try it. I play a short sentence. I like apples. I pause. I say it. Then I play it again without pausing. I try to say it at the same time. I fail. I'm too slow. But I try again. Then again. After 10 times, I get it right. It feels like a small win. I write in my notebook. Shadowing helps. Don't stop. I also try writing short sentences from my own life. I wake up at 7. I drink coffee. I study English. At first, I make mistakes, but I look up the correct way. I fix the sentence. I write it again. I write it 3 times. The more I write, the more I remember. One day, I decide to talk to myself in English. I look around and say, "This is my notebook. I am learning English. I want to speak better." No one listens, but that's okay. I listen. I hear myself. And for the first time, I don't feel shy. But just when I feel good, I try to watch a new video and it's too fast again. I feel like I'm starting over. I get frustrated. I close the video. I walk away. But after 1 hour, I return. I choose a slower video. I begin again. Because this is what learning feels like. Easy one day, hard the next. But step by step, I know something is changing. It is Saturday. I want to test myself. I tell myself, "Today I will speak only English from morning to night. No Spanish." I think I'm ready. I feel brave. I start simple. I say, "I am brushing my teeth." Then, "I am eating breakfast." I even talk to my cat. "You are sleeping. You are lazy." I laugh. This feels fun. But then my mom asks me something. I try to answer her in English. She doesn't understand. She gets confused. "Speak normal, Elena," she says. I try again. She shakes her head. I feel something inside me break. I want to explain, but I can't. I go back to my room. I close the door. I sit on the bed. My face feels hot. I feel small. After that, I don't speak for hours. I just sit there thinking, why am I doing this? What's the point if no one understands me? I'm alone in this. I look at my notebook, full of words and notes. I think, it's not working. I'm still slow. I still make mistakes. I still don't understand fast speech. I still feel stupid. Then something worse happens. I open a video I saved. It's called Daily English Practice. I've watched it before. I liked it. But this time I understand nothing. The speaker talks fast. The words feel new. I pause. I try again. I still don't understand. Why? I feel like I forgot everything, like my brain is empty, like all my practice was a lie. My chest feels heavy. I close the video. I close my notebook. I close everything. I sit in silence. I say nothing. I write nothing. I just think, I can't do this anymore. It's too hard. It's too slow. I'm tired. For a moment, I decide. I quit. But then my phone makes a sound, a message from a friend. It says, "Hey, I saw a post in English and thought of you. You're really trying. That's so cool." I read it again. You're really trying. That one word, trying, makes me stop. I think, maybe I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. Maybe that's enough. I open my notebook one more time. I read the first sentence I ever wrote. Good morning. How are you? It makes me smile. I remember how proud I was that day. I didn't understand much, but I started. I took the first step. And now, even if today feels hard, I've come far. Then I ask myself one question. Do I want to give up just because today is difficult? Or do I want to keep going, even if I feel lost? I don't know the answer yet. But I close the notebook gently. I take a breath. And deep inside, I hear a voice say, "Try again tomorrow." The next day, I don't open any video. I don't write anything. I don't say anything in English. I just sit in silence. The voice in my head says, "It's okay to rest." But a part of me feels like I'm going backward. Then something strange happens. I hear my little brother in the living room. He's playing a game on the tablet. Suddenly I hear him say, "Game over. Try again." I stop. Wait, did he just say that in English? I walk over and ask, "What did you say?" He looks at me and repeats, "Game over. Try again." He smiles. The game says it. I hear it a lot. I laugh a little. My brother, who never studies English, is learning without trying, just by playing. Can it really be that simple? Can I learn by just listening, even when I don't understand everything? That moment gives me a new idea. I go to YouTube again, but this time I don't search English lesson. I search daily vlogs in English. I find a girl who speaks slowly and shares her daily life. She says, "Today I go to the supermarket. I buy milk and bread. It's so normal, so simple. But it feels real. It's not a lesson. It's life." I listen. I write her sentences. I repeat them. I understand more than I thought. Then I do something bold. I turn off the subtitles. I just listen. The first minute is hard, but in minute 2 I catch a full sentence. I make tea in the morning. I feel something change inside me. I'm not just learning English, I'm living with it. Later that night, I make another decision. I change the language on my phone from Spanish to English. Suddenly, everything looks different. Settings, notifications, calendar, battery. I feel lost at first, but soon I begin to remember. I begin to guess, and I begin to learn new words without a video, without a teacher, just from life. But then, another twist. My cousin comes to visit. She studies at a bilingual school. She speaks English better than me. I feel nervous. She starts speaking in English, fast, confident. I can't follow. I feel small again. But then she looks at me and says, "You understand, right?" I freeze. Then I say slowly, "A little, but I'm learning every day." She smiles and says, "That's cool. You're brave. I never practice at home. That sentence shocks me. She speaks better, but she never practices outside school. And I do. I practice every day. Alone, without help, without class, without books. And I realize something. Maybe I'm not behind. Maybe I'm just learning a different way. A way that is harder, but also stronger. That night, I open my notebook again and I write. Learning English is not just about words. It's about courage. And I am learning that too. The next morning, I wake up feeling calm. Not excited, not afraid, just calm. I look at my notebook. I open it slowly. I read my old notes. Day 1. Good morning. How are you? I smile. That was the beginning. Now I read the words I wrote yesterday. Learning English is not just about words. It's about courage. Yes, that's true. I know it now. I don't feel like a different person. I still make mistakes. I still forget words. I still don't understand fast English. But something is different. I don't feel like giving up anymore. I don't feel embarrassed. I don't feel alone. Because now I understand something important. I can learn English. And I am learning. Step by step. I start a new video. I listen carefully. I repeat. I pause. I write. I smile. I don't rush. I don't worry about being perfect. I just keep going. After the video, I write 3 new sentences about my day. I am learning slowly. I believe in myself. I enjoy this process. These are not just English sentences. They are also true thoughts. Later, I go to the kitchen. My mom is there. I say to her, "Today I learned 3 new words." She looks at me. "In English?" I nod. She says, "Okay, tell me." I say, "Believe, enjoy, process." She repeats them after me, slowly. We laugh. It feels like a small victory, a small connection. In the afternoon, I go for a walk. I take my phone. I listen to English audio. Not a lesson, just a story. I don't understand every word, but I don't stop the audio. I just listen. I enjoy the rhythm. I try to guess the meaning. I understand enough to follow the story. I feel proud. I whisper, "I'm doing it." At night, I read a short story in English. I understand more than yesterday. I look up 2 new words. I write them down. I write 1 sentence with each word. Then I write a sentence about my journey. I started with fear. Now I continue with hope. I repeat it. I close my notebook. I go to bed and think about my dream. My dream is simple. I want to speak English fluently. I want to understand movies. I want to make friends in English. I want to travel. I want to feel free when I speak. Maybe I'm not there yet, but every word, every mistake, every sentence brings me closer. Tomorrow I will learn again, not because I have to, but because I want to, and that changes everything. Learning English is not a race. It's not about being perfect. It's about being brave. It's about showing up every day, even when you feel tired, even when no one understands, even when you feel slow. Every word you learn is a small win. Every mistake is part of your progress. Every time you try, you grow stronger. You don't need a teacher to begin. You don't need a perfect plan. You only need one thing: the decision to not give up. Speak, even if it's just one sentence. Write, even if it's short. Listen, even if you don't understand everything. Shadow, even if you feel strange. One day, you will look back and say, I started with nothing but didn't stop. So if today feels hard, remember Elena. She started with simple words and big fear, but she kept going, and you can too. Your journey is not over. It's just beginning. Keep learning. Keep believing. Step by step.